destino, mi vida la escribo con sudor y sangre, no tuve padrino. Me gusta el dinero, si gano, si pierdo, yo no tengo miedo. Quien quiera tumbarme tendrá que buscar, tendrán que pelearse con este coraje y estar muy dispuesto a romperse la madre para de aquí quitarme.
Welcome to the 12th episode of the Paisa Live podcast. And if you were surprised yet again with the music, of course we're going to start doing that. We're just, like my man O said last time, we're going to use someone else's music to try to make us a little more poppin'.
Absolutely.
And luckily today's music was brought to us by today's guest on the Paisa Live podcast.
On the third mic.
On the third mic, my man Flaco. If you don't know him, should aware yourself. If you're Newburgh, you know him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because my man Flaco be out there. He be out there.
Yeah, he'd be out there. Yeah.
Been out there.
You're either cool with him or he beat you up at some point in your life.
Yeah. One or the other.
One or the other. I really have never met anyone that doesn't know him that either got beat up by him or like, oh yeah, he's
loves
cool
him
guy.
or hates him.
Right. Yeah.
But they know him, and that's what you call good marketing. So,
that is
shout out
very
to you,
good marketing.
Flaco. Let us know when you're gonna write that book, so you know how to live like Flaco. Because I seen a post yesterday. Because I went to a Mexican party yesterday again. Another child's party with beer included.
A lot of beer.
Yeah. And then I'm scrolling through the gram, and then I see a picture of Modelo. I'm like, yeah, that shit look good. And it happens to be my man Flaco. And then my man talking about Más Vidas con Gato. Like, just live a lifestyle shit. I'm like, yo, salute to that guy, man. I'm like, because that guy living, yo, because that's some real life shit, man. When you can say shit like that and, like, niggas know it's for real. Yeah. Niggas know it's for real. It's like, yo, that's you got salute, man. You got salute, yeah. But again, this is another voice we want to get on the podcast because, like I like to say, man, we want to get as many people on here as possible. Because again, you don't need to be someone that people know. It's just.
It helps.
It does. I mean, we still don't seem to understand the whole social media thing yet because we'll
figure it out
at some point.
Well, man, you got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, because we got the Facebook. I be wanting to post stuff on there, but it gets a little.
I feel like we have a Twitter, and I made one post, and then I just never logged back in.
I feel like I could probably manage the Instagram, but I'm too lazy. Like I haven't updated my Instagram in like almost a year now. Yeah. It's just kind of. It's not that it's concerning.
Right.
It's just like, man, just take a break for a while,
I took a break from Instagram. I deleted my Instagram.
You gotta take a break from everything.
So he says.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out there for now until I break up with my girl again. Until she catches me cheating once again, and
then he's gonna get back on.
And then I'll get back on.
Yeah, and then like a week or two, he's like, "Yo, I'm out of Facebook, Instagram."
Sounds about right.
Yo, but in 2016, keep it 100. Everyone at some point has said they've deleted some sort of social media.
Yeah, some people make a big announcement.
Whether it be permanent or not, everyone's done that at least once.
Right.
At least once, right. Maybe email got hacked and you had to make a new one on just because, not because you wanted to.
Let's be clear. By hacking, you mean you left it on and like your significant other just went on your phone and found it.
And just
checked.
Change your whole everything.
Just ruined it.
Not single.
Change your recovery email. Just change everything. Change your passwords. Change your recovery passwords.
Everything. Like, nope.
Your Gmail is hers now.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Like now, cheating is a lot easier, but at the same time, it gives you like, I don't want to say it makes you lazy, but for me, it certainly makes me lazy. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. She's gonna find it anyway. Might as well just. Not even try. Why waste the time?
Might as well be sloppy.
Yeah, might as well just let her know I'm gonna be a dirtbag. So if you want to date me, I guess
it's here at the door. It is what it is.
Would our parents have been able to survive in today's era?
They definitely would have. It just would have probably been a little
way harder for them.
Yeah, because they was getting popping in other ways, because again they were pre-cameras, pre-internet.
Yeah, word.
So about you really got to work for this shit,
Yeah.
So
would we be here if there was like Instagram and Facebook?
No.
I don't think I would be here. No, I don't think I would be here.
I feel like there was way more nuts busted back in the old days than there are nowadays.
Yeah, that's
sort
true.
of, kind of.
You know what? I feel like yes, but it was with the same person. Now it's like you have a whole variety.
Yeah, now
can
you
do it
just got
anywhere.
like your girl Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Exactly.
Because we really
and Friday.
because at the end of the day, do you guys know what a Zionist is?
I've heard it, and I feel like I should know, but no, I don't really know.
So
what it
it's
is.
pretty much Jewish people after the Holocaust saying, "Hey, we're gonna keep making more of us because they try to get rid of us."
Really?
That's kind of what it means. And shout out to the Jews, yo, because I fucks with that idea. You know? That's why any talk about making more brown babies, I salute that idea. You know?
But they had to wait till the Holocaust,
I don't know, bro. Again, I don't know too many details. Again, the facts do not matter.
right?
Even though we have a computer in front of us,
Right.
we don't. We're not gonna double check this shit, man. Like,
That's
if
true.
someone really has a problem, holla at us. You know? I mean, holla at me. You know.
Yeah.
But again, it's facts don't really matter all that much. You know. Again, this is all opinion based, and if you take anything we say too seriously,
It says more about you.
my guy.
than
At
us.
least share, yo. At least post a link or something. You know. make yourself useful one way or another.
What's our event? Like they had the Holocaust, what would be our big life-changing thing that makes us want to make more?
Christopher Columbus, bro.
Yeah.
I have to say Christopher Columbus because after him, that's when the Europeans started coming over and just for the indigenous races, it just
Yeah, it's kinda raped everybody.
literally downhill from there. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
But again, you know, us Paisa, the second coming of the Native Americans. So you know, it's up to us to repopulate the land. You know?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because again, remember that guy.
Oh, the guy in my hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to go to like Houston to start? Because Houston, Texas used to be part of Mexico. And I figured if we were going to start somewhere, it'd be in the south
I feel like we're good because we're at the northeast, and
or
I
in the
feel
mountains.
because pretty much Houston and Texas, all that stuff. That's it was Mexico. Technically, it's the U.S., but it's Mexico.
Right.
it's still everything in the West
You-
Coast
you
is still
look-
Mexico, man.
That's true.
You look at everybody there; it's on their brown skin, whether they want to admit it or not. They're fucking paisas.
That's true.
You know, and that's why we don't gotta worry about the Southwest.
So,
you know,
so your plan is to take over the Northeast,
Northeast,
take
and,
white
and,
people out.
and yeah, and that if we didn't need to set base anywhere else, it'd probably be Florida, so we can troggle them in.
Isn't Florida like in the process of being destroyed?
So we
yes, it is.
so we swoop in, we clean it, we rebuild it like we tend to do with everything, because that's you know,
Right.
that's who we are. And yo,
and they just take over.
Right.
I mean, we can resell it to them though. 80% of the price though, because think about it. I feel like we can combine like a herd, like a hive of bees. You know how
Yeah.
one bee is really insignificant, but
But
if
a bunch of bees.
if 1,000 bees go after you,
I feel like that was a line from A Bug's Life.
maybe. I'm sure it was. I'm sure there was an actual movie
He probably
about.
watched that like 50 times already.
about
That's why he
one
knows
bee.
the.
Oh yeah,
everything.
we watch.
You got kids.
When
It
you got
happens.
kids, you watch all the
Yeah,
animated movies.
you ain't lying.
I got a folder dedicated to just all kid movies that my kids are gonna. I got all Pixar's, I got all the DreamWorks, I got
Right.
all of those, and then my kids just flip through it like, I don't know which one do I want to see. I'm like, you spoiled little brat. I never had any of these movies.
Yeah.
Like we had to get tapes. We had to go to Blockbuster.
Videoland, remember
Wow.
Videoland was
Oh,
down
yo,
there?
Videoland,
Videoland,
Blockbuster.
a Paisa life staple. Videoland,
Wow,
yo.
that's
Yeah.
true. To talk on that a little bit, man.
Oh, I mean,
Because that was not that was the place where you would want to get movies if you didn't want to drive all the way to Blockbuster,
physical media
Yeah.
superstore.
which
In
made
Newburgh.
which made it so big because you could just walk down there.
Walk, word. Take a
And-
cab.
You
They're
could
like, yo.
you could rent movies. You
Buy
could buy
CDs.
CDs.
Yeah,
Anything that's physical media.
That was
they
at
had it there.
like for a paisa to go down there and be like, yo, I can't get a Blockbuster card, but I got Videoland.
oh, that too.
The
That's
Paisa
true.
Blockbuster, bro.
Yeah.
So, like,
Wow, we gotta bring that back. I mean,
I mean,
it wouldn't really work
a
now.
Paisa Netflix?
A Paisa
Is that what
Netflix.
you're suggesting? A Paisa Netflix?
We could do that.
We could, but it's already like they got Spanish movies in it.
See, but that's the thing. See, you're saying Spanish, which is only targeting people that speak Spanish. For example, we're not speaking Spanish now. We understand it,
Yeah,
but you know, just because they're not speaking a certain language doesn't mean it can appeal to us. You know,
true.
like for example, we get really excited when we see a paisa in any Hollywood movie. Not
That's
because
true.
not because you know, man's might be good or anything, but it's, you know,
Because he's
you know,
representing
Well,
for
yeah,
your
but
country.
it's-
Saying for the brown people up there.
Right.
you see Machete at any movie, like, that's my nigga. That's my
That's
nigga.
true.
I see him.
That's
and
true.
then he gets Mexican. The Mexican work like,
Yeah, I did this.
I gotcha. I'm out here. You see me with
So
stuff.
okay, so if we're doing Videoline in 2017, what's the whole business plan? Are we dubbing movies in Spanish from
Subtitles,
Spanish to English?
subtitles,
Subtitles.
yeah.
Wow, people got to read.
Yeah,
Damn,
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
because that's always been the move, bro. Because I remember in Mexico, right before I came, on the trip to the train, to the bus station, passing by the stands where they sell the bootleg movies, and they had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
wow.
And then it had the Spanish subtitles, and I was in there, bro. I was like, oh, shit, word. Oh, shit, they got that movie. And then I just went past it by, like, oh, no, I want to watch it. So when I came here, and it was the same show, but further on in the series, and
What if we just buy a VHS and just start recording novelas and just start hustling them? How would that? Could we essentially do it?
I mean, we could, because Hulu has Teresa, bro.
Hulu has us fucked.
Hu-
up.
Hulu
Yeah,
has, Hulu has a whole section of just,
Fuck Hulu.
Oh.
I have Hulu.
yeah,
Hey man, that was on point, man.
yeah,
Damn,
they are,
I'm
they are,
fucking
bro.
out of it.
I cord cut, and I don't need cables. You really need is Hulu, bro. Hulu,
fair enough.
Netflix, Amazon Prime,
Amazon Prime, Fire Stick if you were a little bit of a pirate,
What?
yeah, or torrents
torrents
if you get deep.
if you want a virus in your computer.
We went over this, bro. It's you could be careful with what you do.
Nah, fuck that. You just grab whatever
Balls
file you look.
deep, balls deep.
Yo, have you ever downloaded porn on torrents? It's a
Uh,
very risky game. Very risky game. I mean, now you have like this is before like Pornhub was really big and like X videos and. But I used to back when I was like,
back before
Back.
streaming.
Back when you were still using Manuela and stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
Shout out to Manuela, yeah.
Well,
So,
everybody had her.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to come up with some sort of point system, so when we do all these Paisa terms, people can tally and like points and shit, and then we can see who's really paying attention.
Like a quiz, like a survey after, like, hey,
sorta.
just take a quick survey after our podcast. You won't hate us.
We might give you a $10 gift card,
Yeah,
and then we just highlight the might part.
might.
The mic part be like, yeah,
Might.
you might get it.
You
You
might
might
get
get
it.
it.
It's all about the wording, bro. It's all about if you can
It's
have
all the fine
it,
print.
if you can have it in writing, big letters, but then the fine print, you're fine, man. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you good.
You might could.
Might could. Fair enough. I'm down for that.
That's
What kind of gift card would it be?
most,
Palitas?
Probably.
It'd be a
can see
Palitas gift card, and it's a $10, but really they have like $7.50. Like close enough, nigga. Here you go.
$7.50 because you still got to pay tax.
taxi rápido, either
Oh, wow.
either 2 one-way trips or 1 round trip.
Word. Dude, they still got Vasquez taxes?
Oh wow.
I think
Probably
I
not.
think they got the number, but I don't think it's called Vasquez.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yo,
called Aguilar now.
Yo, that's actually something crazy, because I remember when I started going out with my girl,
Uh-huh.
and I used to go to Middletown. They didn't really have cabs like we did. They have like more like underground sort of cabs. Like it was really just calling a nigga's cell phone, like, yo, let me get a cab.
They were Uber before Uber.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, but that's what Mexican cabs have always been about.
That's
you know?
true, man.
Word.
Yo, you know what we need here? We need combis.
Wow, combis.
We need
Don't
combis.
people get kidnapped in those?
Definitely.
Maybe, but who knows, man? I mean, this is the first world country, bro.
That's
so,
true. Yeah,
So
they don't have to
shit
worry
is
about
different
that.
here, bro. They frown upon you drinking in your front lawn.
Yo, but you can't have combis here, yo. Combis get packed over there in Mex. So
yeah.
how you gonna do it? They got like 3 people in the front seat all the time. Where they child right there?
Is that like Uber pool?
I think so.
Right? Combis. It was Uber pool before Uber pool.
See,
Basically.
and this is the whole thing me and my man forever talking about, that there's so many Paisa things that we need to start incorporating into the digital world.
Yeah.
Not to let out too many $1 million ideas as usual, But at some point we did talk about a Thunder app.
Yeah, there was a Thunder app, but then we kind of like got mad high, and we talked about it. We were smacked like, yo, it's gonna
But-
change the game.
But we came up with the concept
We
of
came up with the concept, then we came down. We're like, that's a lot of work.
yeah, but it was like, it was a good idea. Though,
That's a
good
great
idea.
idea.
It is.
Because we looked into it, and there's already
Multiple.
sort of like it, but the whole point of ours, the shit that was gonna make ours different was that we were gonna call it Tandap, like
Yeah,
Tanda
Tanda
app put together.
Yeah, I think we were gonna get more money off of just selling the name than the actual app.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that we're just putting out the idea, so someone that actually wants to do work
To do it and then has
can
to
do
give us
it.
a cut of.
I mean, it doesn't have to, but
We
It
get-
doesn't hurt.
yeah, no. Give respect where respect is due.
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
fine.
me?
I'm okay with that. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not. Give me some sort of cash. Fuck that.
He want the money, bro.
They gonna have to come through, man.
You have no idea how fast I'll sell out, my nigga.
Bro, well, that's the whole point. That's why we gotta just throw out the ideas, man. Because you know me, man. I throw out the ideas like it's no tomorrow,
Yeah,
man.
I
My
feel
ideas is not that bad.
Yeah.
They're not that bad.
We gotta have him at the job, bro.
Yeah.
With the idea.
Oh yeah. So we're at the job, and at our job they're doing this new initiative where you give out ideas, and they say, hey, we're gonna make this better for you. But I have a feeling that they just want their ideas to save a little bit of money. which
Of
is
course,
genius.
Yeah.
free labor. Why
Hey.
not?
Fuck it. I mean, that's kind of what it is, man. Any job you go to, they just kind of suck the ideas off of you.
And they kick y'all out
and
of
they
it.
kick you out. Yeah, I'm working on one job right now where I developed this system. I'm not gonna talk too much on it, but it could potentially save the company like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then I heard that my boss is taking credit for it,
And they're paying you cents.
and they're
on that
paying me
dollar.
exactly.
And wouldn't it be awesome if there was some kind of organization out there that could be like, hey, you're benefiting off the labor of my brown brothers.
Like
So,
a brown union.
Yeah, definitely a brown union.
Brown
And then we
union.
really pull up on you like, yo, fuck with us.
Wow,
Like, yo, we deep. Like, what you wanna do now?
Like, we ain't gonna fuck you up, my nigga, but we gonna be outside with sides talking about we gonna fuck you up.
What?
Talking about we don't fuck with this nigga, he racist.
Oh man.
This nigga vote for Trump. Trump voter and then just like mad arrows, like pointing at his car.
Be like, this dude. like,
Voting for Trump and then just like mad arrows.
Oh my god, yo, I think there was a fight at my job because of that. Because somebody was voting for Democrats. Yo, white people go heavy with the
With the
fucking
politics,
up,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
They go hard in the paint with that shit,
They're all in
bro.
there.
Yo, that's
Never mind the fact that it's pointless to
Yo,
vote because I don't even think the populist vote.
at the end of the day,
matters,
is
man.
politics? Is
Nah,
that
it
is
doesn't
that, is
matter,
that
man.
white people gangs? Is that white people gangs?
Basically, you got the Crips and the Bloods. One is red and one is blue.
Fuck yeah, niggas, yo.
So what's third party?
They just the neutral.
The niggas is smoking, just like yo, y'all niggas wild.
The niggas that are like smoking in the corner, like yo, we got a gang, but all they do is smoke.
Oh,
and they're
smoke,
like,
and
yeah,
just
they're like,
like-
yo, we're gonna get this shit popping. They
It's
get
just-
high and
it's
just
just-
forget about
and
it.
it's
The
just-
cypher
yeah.
gang, cypher gang. Yeah, because
Damn.
you can't be under the influence of weed and want to hurt somebody, bro.
Well,
Just
Yeah, 'cause you just gonna go to sleep,
yeah,
don't
that
have
too.
it, bro. Just,
basically.
just trying to chill, man.
Yeah.
Trying to make heat, man. That's what you want to do, man.
Yo, how about Kim Kardashian getting robbed?
Oh,
That shit was crazy.
I
son.
about goddamn time somebody.
Yo,
did
but
it.
yo,
yeah, I mean, it's
It was gonna bound to happen.
that's
man.
usually on
Yeah.
people's mind. Like when do people like this ever get robbed?
that's what it is.
I mean,
man.
me personally, the first thing before any of that even goes through my mind is what are they trying to hide from us because they're pointing it frontwards in the news. Like,
Yeah.
look at this, look
Yeah.
at this, you know.
So
But,
wait, so what are they hiding from us this week?
I mean, I'm not trying to get too deep in this shit, but you know,
Go right
shit
ahead.
getting serious with Russia. Feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
I've heard
yeah,
about
yo,
that.
Serious.
I seen a video the other day talking
Yo,
about
Yo, but Kim,
Bush and Reddy.
but Kim K though, she got robbed though. 9 million jewels though. 9 million jewels.
Why would you have that much money in jewels?
Insurance.
Ah,
All insurance, but it's all
yeah, that's
insurance.
true. That's
It's all
true.
insurance.
Fair
At
enough.
the end of the day, everything can just trace down to insurance.
You think that's what it is? You think they're that hungry for money?
You go
The-
follow the money,
They
bro.
always
Follow
is,
the
man.
money. Follow the money, bro.
Yo, she's always naked, so
Hmm.
how much she get paid for them pictures?
That's true.
Follow the money, bro.
That's true.
Get it while you can.
Shout out to her.
Think about it. If somebody told you, here, we're gonna give you a lot of money for doing something that everybody else can do, You're not
I
gonna be
would
like
take
yo.
that. I
You're
bet,
gonna be
yeah.
like yo. Let me get. Yo, you got any more?
Let me get
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Yo, you
What
got any
else?
more? Where you niggas just hand this shit out for free? Oh, okay. Where I just gotta do more of this. That's it. Alright.
Yeah. Yo, she's really about her money. I'll say that much.
Yes, she is. But
Was
she
her
go-
pop Jewish? Cause he was a good lawyer, right? So was he a
He was
Jew?
Albanian.
But was he an Albanian Jew?
Wow, I don't know. Do we have a research team?
Oh, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. As a matter of fact, I feel this is the one
One time that
search-worthy thing that we might
was
have.
her
on.
pops Jewish?
Yeah. Do you know her pop's name?
He
Rob,
was,
Rob Kardashian, I think. Somehow.
does it? I think.
Yeah, because
I think so.
I think they named the brother after his pops. Some shit like that.
It sounds all right. He was OJ's lawyer.
Yeah, what the,
Yeah, just look
Yeah.
up OJ.
Yeah, Robert
Robert Kardashian.
Robert Kardashian. Let's see.
Is- I mean, does it matter if he was Jewish?
No, but I mean, he was a good.
He was the good. Oh, so we're just reinforcing stereotypes.
Yeah, of course.
I'm always down to reinforce stereotypes.
It's totally.
Jewish? Question mark.
This is it. Yeah, this is the moment everybody's been waiting. Is he?
Answers.com.
I took it to answers.com.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's a bullshit talking about click here to find out the answer.
wow.
Fuck about
This is
Facebook.
going deeper than I thought, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck about Facebook.
Yo, you gotta be careful, yo. They're gonna start tracking this shit. Like, yo, they're trying to find
Yeah,
the
yeah,
answers.
I'm always trying to find answers, bro. That's why when I go with the web, yo, I go on what it's not commando, but I go rogue.
Yeah, rogue.
I go
It's
rogue.
alright, yo. You're smacked.
Yeah. I mean, I called it right, so I don't think I'm that smack.
That's true. That's true.
He's a little smack.
He's a little.
Little smack. I can't seem to find if he was actually Jewish, but let's just maybe pretend he was.
He was.
Yeah.
He's-
And if you got problems with me asking questions, you'll holler at me. I'll make a good agent. I've infiltrated. Sometimes I feel like that's where life might could go. Cause I forgot where I read this one stat that 1 out of every 10 Americans is a spy.
Is a spy?
Yeah, like some
1
shit
out of 10 Americans. Like,
Yeah,
damn, that's
Like-
fucking.
like
that's a
adults.
huge amount of
Yeah,
people.
that's what I'm saying. But if you stop and think about it, when they want to know everything about everybody, like
Yo, let's go with sleeper agents, man.
who knows, bro? They sleeping,
They're
me.
sleeping,
They
yeah.
sleeping.
They just waiting for that call,
They're
man.
just waiting for that call.
That whole MK Ultra shit, bro.
Well,
Wait, what?
You never heard of Operation
Nah.
MK Ultra? Oh, bro.
No.
This is-
and light, yo, open up my eyes. Like,
This
yo,
is
man, you know he be all up in
this
that.
is,
man.
Alright.
this is remember this is actual stuff you can go get, you know, and
on YouTube?
nah. Well, yeah, obviously YouTube, but like there's documents, government documents backing
Word.
up that are no longer, classified, like Operation Paperclip, Operation Bluebeam.
Damn, son.
Like for example, after World War II, they took all the craziest top-notch Nazi scientists and they brought them over, and then those niggas started NASA.
Word?
Yeah, those are the niggas that went to the moon.
Sounds
So-
about right.
So Nazi niggas made the ship that.
Isn't
took-
Mercedes also a Nazi?
Of course, Hitler had an Audi, bro.
Wow, yo.
Yeah.
How do you feel about driving an Audi? You're
Amazing,
driving the
bro.
Führer's
Word.
choice of vehicle.
I mean that wasn't his choice vehicle, but
Oh, what was the choice of vehicle?
I think this one the Hitler Mercedes, like some
The Hitler
some
Mercedes?
some crazy shit. Hold on.
Was it 4MATIC?
I think it's Google Drive.
He
Hitler's.
get full-matic up in here.
Yeah, I don't think they had that shit. Yeah,
Not yet.
no.
All right, so talk to me more about the sleeper agent.
Look at this shit. I can't really move the screen, but your niggas gonna have to.
Oh, okay. So just Google this. What is it? What's it called?
Hitler's Audi,
Hitler's Audi. If you want to know what we're looking at, just
Yeah.
Google Hitler's Audi.
and it looks like a silver bullet.
Uh-huh. It's actually
And-
pretty dope.
I mean, for a 1930s car, it's my nigga. This shit is popping as fuck.
Hell yeah.
This nigga had a crazy ass Mercedes. Let me get this.
Did he buy it or did he rob it? He just took it.
No, they made it for him, yo. He's like he was like the president.
Like, yeah, I want this kind of car.
That's kind of dope.
He went to these dudes. He was like, yo, my man, you know that the big body you make, make me a bigger one.
Right.
And then there was like, all right, we got this one in prototype. He's like, yo, that's just mad big. Make it bigger. That's pretty much what he did. Look, here we go.
Was Hitler in the cars?
Look at it. Hell yeah. My nigga, look at this shit, man.
That shit is brolic.
6 wheels.
Yeah, that shit is brolic.
Talking about it's a tank and a limo.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Hitler.
He was
Drop-
in it, man.
Drop top, bro.
The
Drop
not
top.
the drop top.
He like, I want people to see me in this.
4-door
Word.
drop top.
I mean, if you're a fucking dictator, I wouldn't want a drop top because I figure mad niggas are trying to murk me at any second.
Yo, but his people loved them, bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
were scared of him, man.
Yo,
That's true.
do you
They feared
think
the
they were
guy.
like, oh no, it's Hitler? They didn't know who the fuck Hitler was. It was like, oh shit, yo, this guy's making it popping again. Oh shit, make Germany great again. Oh shit.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's
It's like get those damn Jews out of here.
yeah.
Ask them for their papers, and they don't got them. Get them out of
outta
here.
here.
Put them in those
Yeah,
jails, yo.
You gotta go.
So
Round them
okay,
up.
all right. So suppose Donald Trump, when he becomes president, who's the first ones to go?
Probably dirty, poor white people.
You think so?
Yeah, because they're.
To mean the people that elected him into office?
Yeah, of course.
Huh.
Because again, president does nothing. It's all a scam, and
Right.
it's
always
it's always the same side, 2 sides of the same coin. So, because think about it, the way the whole election process works is not a 2-party system. It's not you can only vote Republican or Democrat. The whole reason that there's other candidates is that anybody can try to be president.
right. Yeah.
You know, if you look at the Democratic National Party or whatever,
Okay.
all of or the committee, whatever the fuck it's called, they're pretty much clubs.
Right.
When you register to be a Democrat or Republican, you're registering to be part of a club.
Yeah, I know.
So you're part of the Republican club or the Democrat club. That's the whole primary thing. The primary thing isn't supposed to be part of the election. It's just a pre-election that the parties have themselves.
Just to see
A
who's
popularity
there.
test, yeah, popularity test to see who they should run. So somehow there's tax dollars funding that when that's not even mandated by the government. But again, you know this is someone that
we-
don't belong here.
we
It's telling
we
you
will
how your
not-
country works.
Yeah.
Government's gonna make you do whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course. You know they got guns. You know, so
They
again,
do have big guns.
got all
they
the
have
big
big
guns.
guns.
They got the biggest of guns.
Yeah. Yo, but back to the sleeper agent. I'm waiting for this shit. Talk to me about that operation.
Oh, the MK Ultra shit.
yeah, son.
It's just pretty much a way of mind controlling people.
You did tell me this, but I
Yeah.
was very high when you told me
Like
this.
like for example,
With smack.
Smack.
for example, you'll be a sleeper agent, and then there'll just be like
Radio
a,
frequencies, right?
like or a song or just something
Yeah.
that
They
just
just
triggers
wakes you up, be like, yep.
So
Just
this, you don't know that you're an agent until the song comes on.
probably most likely. Yeah.
Who would you choose for that song?
Ah,
Bruno Mars, maybe?
so hopefully something you don't listen to all the time.
Word, yo.
Imagine you program the kill and then all you hear is fucking what the fuck is always on the fucking radio.
Bruno Mars, nigga. Bruno Mars is
Yeah.
always on the radio.
So yeah, there you go. Boom.
Oh, y'all put your boy Drake out there.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Wow.
there you go. Yeah.
Damn.
I be forgetting
You're
about
blowing
shit.
my mind right now.
Yeah, I be too focused on working shit that I can't focus on popular media no more, man.
Yo,
Or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
yo.
I
Social
mean,
media?
Whatever. I don't fuck with it, so yeah, I think that's why we're having difficulty just, just getting shit out because we can't communicate with people.
That too. Well, I mean, we're always working.
We need stickers though.
Stickers?
I feel like stickers could go
Stickers would do it.
Stickers
Stickers.
could go a long, long way. that and the CDs, man. That and the CDs.
Just handing out like mixtapes.
Mixtapes.
Just sign their names on it. Like, yo, listen to my shit.
Right.
Yo. What's your name? You Robert? Yo, Robert. This is for you. $3, nigga. I already wrote the name on it, bro. You can't go back on your word.
Word,
Come
right?
on, Rob. I got your
Yo,
name
Rob,
on there.
dog, don't fuck with me.
It's custom made, Rob.
Yeah, don't fuck with. See those niggas over there?
Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie, you're
I got
trying to
scammed
get
into
robbed.
one of those ones
Yo,
when I
man,
was young.
just be like, yo, you give me the $3 or, be pulling up deep. like we
Oh,
taking
okay.
everything.
We got 2 codes on back, nigga.
Word.
What's up?
Damn, son. Are we threatening people to listen to our shit?
We might be.
Yo, might
might
as
have
well,
to.
man, for like,
For the
It's
likes.
for your own good. That's always been my excuse to give to people. It's for your own
It's
good.
for your own good.
But usually, most of the time, it is. Because people don't know how to make decisions for themselves.
That's true.
So
Some
it's-
people like following. They want to follow.
Oh, a lot
They
of people.
want to
A
have
lot
their
of people.
hands held.
The whole static thing. Hey, and we're back. Yeah,
And we're back. We had to take a quick concha break.
yeah. It was
with some
first.
coffee and stuff.
It was
Yeah.
first introduced by a technical issue,
Right.
meaning I forgot to charge some batteries, and
And then we just like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity for a delicious concha.
yeah. So
What bakery is this?
Angel's.
Angel's Bakery. I feel like we
Okay.
always talk about Angel's
Oh,
Bakery.
they're good, bro. I like
Yeah,
them.
they
They're a
good.
little pricey.
Where?
A little pricey. I mean,
It's
I
the
mean,
high end concha.
I mean,
Yo, that's why you gotta have family in there working, man. Give you that discount, man.
You could always get the 5-finger discount.
You already know.
Could they don't have cameras? I've checked.
Sounds like a bakery.
Sounds like a record.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a Mexican
Yo,
bakery.
but the bread and stuff was good, bro. And I heard they got tamales out there on Saturdays too. I think on weekends.
Nah,
Sundays.
on
Sundays.
Sundays.
Ah,
I had tamales today.
Yeah, fuck you.
the tamales are popping, man.
Yeah.
Delicious, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, but you gotta get them early because they run out.
Oh, they run out quick.
oh yeah, it sucks when you're Mexican and you try to go get tamales at 2, and it's like
Yeah.
they look at you like,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
you want tamales? Word, tamales.
Like you gotta come back next week.
I'll check for you, but
No, knowing damn well they don't
no,
have
yeah.
anything.
Like yo, we just ran out like
As a matter of fact,
like
as a matter of
20
fact,
minutes ago.
No, we're out.
We're out.
That's what I
Yo,
think.
here's $1 million idea.
Another one.
We come up with a tamale truck and we put it in Lower Broadway, in the gentrified version of Newburgh,
Uh-huh.
and we just we pitch them out as artisanal tamales.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I like your idea, I like where you're going, but I've also had a time to think of how to elaborate on the food truck itself, because the idea of a food truck itself is not that new.
No, not at all.
So one thing that I saw online that sort of inspired me, that instead of a food truck, it can be a food cart connected to like a little outdoor area, to where you set up like a little tent.
Ah,
And then in wintertime, you do like a little flame burner thingy with
Right.
some propane shit, so you could sit around and stand and you eat your tacos while you're standing.
could we do that at the Woodbury Commons?
Definitely.
Probably
Yes.
set up a little table,
Set a little potato next to the fountain and use the water from the fountain to like
Wow.
put the pots and shit.
Rinse the shit out, yeah.
Wash
yeah.
our shit out. Like, yo, you want to clean your plate? Yo, right over there's a water fountain right there.
Now you probably get kicked out, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta keep moving. Just gotta keep it moving. Gotta have wheels on your little cart.
Paisas are the definition of pop-up shops.
Yeah, man. Don't pop. Yeah, that's true.
Anywhere, bro. Like we'll take it literal.
Would we get arrested? Probably.
Yes, we would.
Probably.
Most likely.
Which is why we need someone that could be our fall guy.
A Paisa fall guy and a Paisa lawyer.
Feel like Whopper would be perfect.
He just got married though.
I don't see that
Yeah.
affecting this in any manner. He did. He got married, right?
Shout out to him though.
Damn.
Yeah.
it was-
Yeah.
What's
Nigga ain't
his
even invited or nothing.
Word. I mean, I
No.
feel that's because we gave him a nickname that's Whopper.
A horrendous
A
nickname.
horrendous nickname.
But that's what I'm known for though, bro. Giving you
Yeah, that's
nicknames
true.
you will resent for most of your life.
Yes.
That's
Who
true.
else you give a nickname to?
Me.
Oh yeah, Wobbles.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit.
Why they started calling you that, bro?
Yeah. Ask this nigga.
And it's too long a story, just
It's just. It was a dark moment in my
Dark
life.
moment.
He goes by O now. He goes by
He
O.
was like Mario Jr. at the time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
Yo.
yeah, but that technical difficulties though.
Yeah.
Even though none of what we're talking about might be continuing on what we were speaking of, but we're willing to keep the conversation going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we did a full 360. We haven't.
Because we were talking about sleeper ages. We were talking about flagrant stuff. What if that was the universe saying, yo, yeah, niggas
Yeah,
talking
chill.
too much on
Gotta
that wild
chill.
shit. Yeah.
I feel like our show slowly become very militant in nature.
Yeah.
It's starting to get very controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
this could potentially be used as some sort of propaganda in the future.
Where
Well, I mean, I see how it could be interpreted as such,
Right.
but in reality, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to unify the
Paisa community.
The community. Yeah,
So let's talk about Paisa.
Paisa.
Paisa things.
Oh yeah, we got a new man on mic today.
Yeah,
so
with a new segment.
yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, we haven't done segments in a minute.
No, we
yo.
haven't
We
done
gotta bring those back.
Yo, you know what? Here's a good one.
We gotta be more of a real show again. We gotta.
Yeah, I feel like all we do is get smacked and just bullshit.
I mean, but that's kind of what I want the premises of the main show to be, because
There you go.
we have been in the talk of doing other different themed shows. So yeah. So I still got my Sonidero one that I'm trying to work on.
And I have my relationship one that one day will eventually come to fruition.
Yeah, and then
Maybe
a storytelling show, maybe perhaps.
Storytelling show.
Yeah, who knows?
A novella report
Oh, we
for
got
the ladies.
It's a novela.
For the ladies,
everything.
we need
For
that.
the ladies,
We
the
need
comadre hour.
Oh, yeah. We're working on the comadre hour.
Comadre
Yeah,
hour.
yeah. I just gotta get 3 comadres out here.
3 comadres.
Yeah, and I'm willing to produce all these shows, so
So
come
just
through.
pay him.
They just come through,
Just give him
man.
his money.
Because I think
Man, just buy him a wine bottle if I get the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
but yo,
just a $13 bottle of Barefoot Moscato. Boom, you should be all right. Just cover the label, you should be fine.
right.
Or the pink Moscato or the rose Moscato, whatever the fuck it's called.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
because for some reason it's really fancy, but when it comes to liquor terms, it's kind of like buying like a 40,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 40 ounce, or like this is some
A
raw
kawama.
shit.
Yeah,
It's some
that's, why,
raw.
that's like white people kawamas, really.
See,
Is it?
Bucawamas are a little bit more prestigious, you know.
In the Paisa community.
No, I
You
mean,
don't think so?
all around, bro. Because if you're gonna buy a 40 ounce of malt liquor, or
Yeah, you're
or
right.
24
Okay.
ounce Corona, the dark bottle shit, it's not indifference, bro. Like, it's just two completely different leagues. It's like trying to compare a minivan to like a BMW coupe. Like, they're both technically vehicles.
But one's a little
But,
more
yeah,
than
well,
the other.
Yeah. What's
Also,
a little
you're not really a fan of BMW, so I feel like they could be interchangeable
Or-
terms for you.
or any other, European sports coupe.
Gotcha.
There you go. Just to make it even broader.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yo, we have a new voice. My boy Flacco here,
You.
and we want to introduce a new segment called the Flacco Hour.
Hey.
It might not be a full hour, but yo, this guy's been through some pretty crazy shit. So he's got some pretty crazy stories. And on the topic of kawamas, have you ever used one as a weapon?
Definitely.
Tell us that story, please.
Oh man, I ain't trying to.
Feel free to leave out all names.
All names. All
And
names.
dates.
No,
and
but-
details.
But yo, that's like a big thing, yo.
Oh, man, when you ball out, the first weapon you got is a bottle in your hand.
because of course you're gonna be drinking kawamas right before
Right
you
for
get.
you
Right,
fight.
right,
That's
right.
why
So,
wouldn't
you
you?
Of course.
Definitely.
What kind of paisa are you that you're not drinking kawamas
'Cause-
before you get into a
Yeah,
fight?
because I was telling this dude, like, the first fight I ever saw was a fight between 2 drunk Mexicans on Broadway, right by Stella's Pizzeria. That shit scarred me, yo. I was like, damn,
Niggas go
these
hard.
are my people, yo. God
Like,
damn.
why is it fighting
Why are
against each
they
other?
fighting against each other? Then I grow up, I'm like, yo, beard makes you do some fucking crazy shit.
It does. It definitely
Some
does.
crazy shit.
But beer is delicious though.
It's delicious. I've never been an aggressive drinker, but I've seen people get real aggressive or real sad.
It goes one of
Either
the-
It goes
way.
either way, man.
Either
Yeah.
way, man.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It usually has to do with how you're feeling prior.
Maybe the music
Yeah.
that's playing?
Music.
Yes, because when you hear chente,
Yeah.
that you just like get depressed and you be like,
yo,
damn.
not for nothing. Why is Mexican music so depressing, bro?
It's because, bro, we're the bottom of the bottom, bro. We can't do nothing but complain, bro.
Yeah,
we
not
can't
bad.
talk about the happy times.
Damn, son.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
But-
we building. No,
But we will.
But all these sad songs are being sung by a multimillionaire. So
With two was
Chente.
oh, and Chente.
Yeah, like most artists are millionaires,
Yeah, that's true.
and most of
I
them.
don't know because I feel like there's a lot of.
I mean,
lot
I
of-
don't mean they got millions on deck, but they got a house, they got a like a business or two, a business property.
they're Mexican rich,
Yeah, I mean just
Paisa rich. There you go.
middle class.
Paisa rich.
Yeah, Paisa rich is middle class.
Middle
yeah,
class.
definitely.
It's fucked up, man.
Because that's why I like living in a town neighborhood. Because I feel like, oh shit, like I somehow stepped up somewhere.
Yeah.
It might have been a small step, but it was a step somewhere.
It's got to be weird waking up to white neighbors.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel weird just being out front doing things, decorating and shit, and then not worrying about how many people driving by your curb, checking
like,
up all
checking out
up on
your
your
shit.
shit.
Oh,
Todo de
man.
metiche and shit right
Like
there.
like for example, we used to live on Broadway. fucking every time we used to put Christmas lights, everybody would just like, you know how many cars drive past Broadway?
Yeah.
Shitload.
Yeah.
So everybody know all your business.
Like, yeah, yo, his Christmas tree is white. What you looking inside my house for?
Yo, I drove by at 4, this nigga was there. I drove by at 9, that nigga was still there. That nigga whack. That nigga took too long to put up his lights. It's always some bullshit, man. But it's cool though. When I hear hating shit like that, and it's coming from my people, I look at them and I'm like, it's okay, man. I still love you. And then that just burns them. It burns them like, it's like, why must you be so nice?
And that's when the bottle of Coema come out.
That's when you can hear that.
Exactly, because if you see me trying to go out of my way to be good and you tempt me, ask for it, man.
At that point, they're just trying to pull you down.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, but that's why you got to defend yourself
With the Coema bottle?
Yes.
With the Coema bottle, man.
Damn, so that's like, it's like a metaphor.
metaphor.
Be like, don't mess with me because I got a Coema bottle on deck all the time.
Damn, son, that's real.
Always on the sleeve, yo. Always on the hoodie sleeve.
Word.
Man, what I've seen. Oh, remember baggy jeans, yo?
Oh, they were
Baggy
amazing for
jeans?
carrying weapons.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was just about to say that.
Exactly.
I can never pull off the baggy jeans. For me, they were regular jeans.
I know. For being your height, you would need humongous pants to be baggy pants.
Humongous.
Think about it. Like if I wore his pants in the baggy days, niggas would have been like, "Yo, my nigga, this is too big.
Word.
Nigga, this is too big." But those were his regular pants.
Those were regular pants.
But then, how big pants? So you pretty much would need to buy clothes from someone that's like 6'8".
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I do now. Like, yeah, I buy like boot cut jeans and like long sleeve, like long shirts, and I go to a tailor at the flea market and I get my shit custom made because I can't find clothes my size, so I got to pay a little extra on top of whatever I buy.
Yo, how about another $1 million idea here? You know, it's a brand for all sizes like those, and we call it extra medium.
Extra
medium.
Extra medium. Yo, because I have that problem, bro. I have that problem because when I buy a medium sized shirt, it'll fit me good, you know, in the waist area, but near my shoulders it's like way too tight. And whenever I get like a large or extra large, it'll fit me fine near the shoulders, but it'll be like, you know, like
baggy.
Yeah, you know, like it'll never really fit right.
Right.
So we need those in between sizes, you know. Again, hence the whole extra medium thing.
Yeah.
Feel me? So
I feel like that's a great idea, but could it
a lot of work.
I feel like that's a lot of work.
It's never not a lot of work, but again, that's what I'm saying. We out here throwing out $1 million ideas.
You guys do it.
So once you pick up the $1 million, you know, feel free to, you know, send 10 stacks this way, you know, 10 stacks in the chain with the company logo on it. That's all I really want.
A chain?
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
If you're making $1 million off an idea we just gave you with, you know, brand name and everything, the least you could do is throw your boy a fresh 10 stacks, you know, all crisp 100s, and a chain of 18. Gonna have to require 18K though.
Yeah.
Gold chain. Yeah.
I'll settle for it. Just send me some Timbs. Those are pretty expensive.
Timbs would be cool.
Timbs are ups, man. That's a New York thing, man.
Can't not do that, yo.
See, you've been to other states, which for me is a mind blowing thing.
Oh, and we gotta point out that Flaco isn't a paisa like us type of paisa. My man is a U.S. born citizen. So if immigration, you listen to this, you can't touch my nigga.
Well, fuck you.
Don't even look at him.
But leave us alone because you might be able to do something to us.
Nah, not when y'all with me, man. Y'all good.
Yo, so you say that now, but if we see the vans, nigga, we're running. If the vans pull up outside, I'm running.
Not running. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm throwing bottles at them.
That's cool. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Give y'all a head start.
A little bit of time. Yeah, just buy us some time.
Yeah, that's why all paisas, whether they want to admit it or not, we have an escape plan.
Yeah.
Wherever, regardless of where you live or where you work at, you always try to work out an escape plan.
That's because that's the first thing you do is you introduce yourself to everyone, and then right immediately you look for all the emergency exits.
Yes.
Every
be
single
like, where's
one
all the windows? Which one can you crawl out of?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, easily.
Right. Where can you hide?
How many floors? Yeah.
Yeah. Where you could hide a body if need be.
That's everything, bro. Everything. We really scope the place out.
Yeah.
You know. Because again, you never know how you're gonna use the space.
But yo, back to my man Flaco. He can travel.
Oh yeah.
He can travel. That's a big thing. But you've been to different states, so
yeah.
How does the New York? I don't want to say look, maybe style. How does it get received in other states? Especially because, Mexicans or Paisas in New York, they have their own style.
They
Different
look
from
at you
the-
weird, man.
For real?
Definitely.
Because I think you were mentioning something about your hair at the time you went to...
I was in Iowa. I had long hair, uppies, and fitted. And they looked at me like I was retarded, gay.
They thought you were gay?
Yep.
Because
Because I had long hair. Yeah, they all like cholos over there.
Yeah, cholos.
They had like Dickies, Cortezes,
Yeesh. Wait, where was it?
Iowa.
Where is Iowa? Is it like by...
By
Southwest, sort of.
Yeah,
Southwest?
by Illinois,
Like
by Chicago.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
just out west, like Midwest.
Yeah,
Midwest? Yeah.
Midwest.
This whole time I was thinking it was like around Colorado.
Nah, that's way west.
That's way...
Way west, way west.
That's by Cali. Colorado's by Cali.
So, am I thinking of Utah then?
Maybe, who knows, man. Geography, not my
Not
strong
my
point.
thing either.
It's
No.
not 101, man.
No.
Yeah, all I need to know is Newburgh, New York, and everywhere else.
And everywhere
is-
else.
Like,
And the city, maybe the city.
There's a few other states here. I know we got Connecticut that way. We got Pennsylvania this other way.
Right, that's
Right.
like the farthest I've ever gone was Virginia.
Jersey,
That's it.
Yeah. The other day, I was really thinking about how I've never traveled, and I was feeling bad for myself. Like, oh man, I can't travel, yeah.
Right.
And then I thought about it. I'm like, yo, I did fucking travel.
Yeah, you
I
travel.
went on a plane from fucking Pennsylvania to Texas.
How was that vibe, man?
It was great. Besides the chains, besides the chains, the restriction,
Oh,
and the heavy caliber weapons pointed at us at all time, it's pretty good. The turbulence was a little,
A little shaky.
Was it a messed up plane or?
I mean, it was a functioning plane,
Ah, okay.
and it worked. We got there,
Y'all got there safe.
we got I mean, some of the nuts and bolts looked a little too rusty
Rusty?
for my own taste, and I heard a few creaking noises while we were in the air. But
Yo,
no.
that shit really happens?
yeah, it's a 100-person plane more or less, and it's just like a really long tube. That's
Everybody chained up and everything.
yeah, like when
Yeah,
they
that's
because
crazy.
everybody got the handcuffs
Right.
connected to the belt, connected to the feet, and once you sit in your seat, they chain up the whole row.
Damn. What the fuck?
They chain up the whole row.
I mean, I've been locked up and stuff, but shit, on a plane,
And
nah.
that's on a 5.5-hour ride to Texas.
Son.
Yeah, and then I rode a bus from Texas back to New York. So I went through a lot of states. I went through Louisiana. I went through Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina.
So they only took you to bring you back up?
I mean,
He made his way back.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Right.
I just pretty much I balanced myself home. Pretty much
There you go.
that's what I did.
That's like a Pixar story.
Exactly.
It's a
So
Disney story in the
So
making.
Disney
Yeah.
again, $1 million idea.
$1
As a
million
matter of fact,
idea.
that sounds like a bill because these dudes they make $1 billion
bread.
moves. They make bread. They make bread. So for you, the fee is 20 stacks and 2 chains.
Two chains?
Two chains. Yeah.
Nah, make a
Or
chain
chain
for
in the
the
watch.
whole
No,
family.
that's as a matter of fact, chain in the watch. Chain in the watch.
There you
Send
go.
the chain in the watch over. Yeah, kit me out. I mean,
Ah,
maybe a
man.
ring or two. Feel me?
Ring or two?
Ring or two. Lace me out. That Disney money.
Yo, make his wrist icy.
Oh,
Disney, please.
I mean that might be the commission though. That might be the
There you
commission.
go. There you go.
Or as a matter of fact, imagine if you can get a cosign for trying to finance a car from Disney.
Wow.
If Disney cosign you, like you pull up to the dealer like,
Yeah.
yo, Disney want to help me buy a whip, so
Yo, pull out in the R8? Yeah.
oh,
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Official.
some
Yeah.
official shit. So just pull up to a Ferrari dealer, but they don't really. Yo, I just found out that if you are a first-time rich person and you want to walk into a Ferrari dealer with, let's say, $250,000, you could not buy a new Ferrari if you wanted to
Wait.
Why not?
Why?
because you need to be a prior Ferrari owner to buy a new
Wow.
Ferrari.
So your first Ferrari has to be a used Ferrari?
Yeah, so you need
Get the
so
fuck outta here.
so you need to have yourself a used Ferrari before you even go to the
Yo,
dealer
what's
to
good
get a
with
new.
Ferrari being so selective, man?
Oh, bro, but for some
It's the
reason,
brand, man.
yeah, that's pretty much what it
It's
is.
the brand, bro.
But for some reason, everybody just they want the collectors go crazy over those. They not too long ago, some dude paid like $15 million for like a '60s Ferrari.
Damn.
15
What the
million.
fuck?
for a '60s car.
And you probably just threw that 15 million like it was nothing.
Yeah, this dude just lets it sit there. You know, I think it's like a piece of art for him. You know, which I
Damn.
get is cool.
Yeah.
Like they are, beautiful cars, but
15 million.
me personally, it's not flamboyant enough. You know, like
Fair enough.
I'm so poor that when I become rich, I'm gonna be like so flamboyant with it. You know, like multicolored clothing. You know,
Yeah.
the
He's gonna be looking like Barney,
the shiniest shit you can think of,
Pink
bro.
Panther.
Everything be everything. You know, leopard suits. You know, alligator skins. Everything,
Are
bro.
you wearing the Mexican uniform
Oh, of course.
with like the boots and?
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna get
Todo-
me a silk
Todo
sarape made.
corrido and everything.
Yeah.
Puro silk.
Sarape?
I'm gonna holler Versace. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, make me one of these though.
Get the Louis Vuitton design on your
The
shit.
logo on.
Yo, if you get a Louis Vuitton sarape, yo, that's
Nah, yo, but for real though, I feel like this summer coming up, I'm gonna switch up to my Juan Diego swag. So I'm gonna get me those white shirts with like the little floral
the little
designs.
ruffles and shit.
Yeah, with the little
yeah.
flower designs and
The
shit. With
flowers, all white.
with the pants, with the pants and the
wow,
huaraches.
son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for that this coming summer. So yeah, so I got the pull-up bar right there.
You got the
hot boy. So come winter time, let's see what happens.
let's
man.
see what happens.
See
Man.
what happens, man. Yeah, because I feel like we can also start promoting better living. You know.
I really thought you were gonna say promoting your new like fashion,
Maybe.
your new clothing line,
But
Juan Diego?
Juan
the
Diego.
Juan Diego swag,
Juan
the Juan
Diego.
Diego collection.
But Paisa like, holla at us, bro.
Oh my god.
Because for that, because see that's different. Because that's not even screen printing no more, bro. That's
No.
us literally having to hunt down textiles and shit. You know,
Yo,
having to get a designer to really design the shit out. So we get all the extra medium sizes in there. You know,
just to be fair, I'm sure my grandma could do that.
I'm
I'm pretty
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
Probably any middle-aged Mexican woman can.
Yeah.
As a matter of
that
fact,
shit out,
as a matter of fact, we just found the market, bro. We found a workforce for the market. Cause think about it. If you sent it, because if you send a shirt like that out to people, because right now all the indigenous shit is popping right now.
Happen, yeah.
White people want to be Indian so bad for some reason that I don't even know. So that's why we gonna switch shit up on these niggas, and we
Wow.
gonna look Indian. You know, we're gonna look like like
Right.
ourselves.
Word.
Or, yo, you know, like Tom's that shoe company, right?
Yeah.
They make.
You buy a shoe,
buy a
some
shoe, they
people
make a
get
shoe.
yeah.
What if we do that? But it's like, yo, you buy one of our clothing, and you give a Mexican Paisa woman a job for every single one that you buy.
But but yeah, we can connect it like that to the women, and we can also be like or help
There's a or,
a child,
there's a or
Or
in it.
a child.
yeah, or fund school supplies for a kid, for X amount of
I
time.
guess, yeah, because whichever one sounds.
Because everybody has to think of the kids. You always got to incorporate the end there. Someone please think of the
The
kids.
indigenous kids?
It's sure as long as people donate, yeah, that's all we need.
I feel like that's a good look.
Yeah, 'cause-
Indigenous clothing.
yeah,
That shit would pop off. All you really need is like my grandma's like sewing machine.
yeah, because if we meet all
Well, we
these
get everybody's grandma together.
Yeah,
and be like,
exactly.
yeah.
So
grandma squad,
Grandma squad.
the
Wow,
the,
yo.
the Paisa Life Elder Council.
wow,
Definitely.
son.
We assemble them even though they don't know because we talked about this before. I think
This you know why it wouldn't work because all they would do is just cheese
Yeah.
me out of the whole day.
Yeah, throw
That's all
cheese
they would do.
man.
They're just mad cheese man.
the
8 hours, you come home. Yo, what the fuck? You did 3 shirts the whole day? I
I-
put money in this shit, yo. I got investors
Blood and
lined up.
tears.
I got investors lined up. They're gonna hang me.
Think about the damn kids.
see once you think about the kids, everyone gets motivated.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why we just say, hey, you helping out kids by doing this, and then that's how you made them in. That's how you got them.
Wow, yeah,
Yeah.
that'll work.
Think about it. I can take my son outside. Just we can roll around in the dirt for a little mud here and there.
Yeah,
And
then
I got
it-
my kid too. Like,
And then just be like, please help. Boom. There you go.
advertise them real quick.
Wow, that might work. Yeah,
That's how it goes, bro. That's what marketing agencies do.
we might have to look into this idea.
Yeah, I mean, again, we throwing out $1 million ideas all
That's
the time.
true.
'Cause
That is
that's
true.
all we do. But I think that's gonna be this episode's name, $1 million ideas.
$1 million ideas.
Yeah.
I'm down for that, man.
Because I feel like we could start naming these.
I feel like we should have done that a long time ago.
I mean, we didn't really know where this is going. I
That's
mean, we
true.
still don't know where it's going. But that's cool. 'Cause we talk about a lot of shit, but once we really start categorizing shit and
Yeah.
making it more mainstream.
Eventually, we'll come up with a rundown and give some structure to our episodes.
At some point, but all we are trying to do, all I'm trying to do, is trying to have people that have never experienced podcasts to actually start listening to podcasts.
That's
Because
true.
once we make this a little more accessible, I guess once we get on iTunes,
Yeah. Once we do all that, once we
It's
make
gonna
these
get
accounts.
popping after that.
Yeah.
because YouTube is cool, but it's hard to just listen to it, like letting it
There's
play
so
in your
much
pocket.
content. Yeah.
So it's just kind of
Unless
crazy.
you get YouTube Red, but
Yep.
no, who's really getting YouTube Red?
I don't know.
No,
Man.
not me.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, YouTube Red. Did I just make that up?
No,
I feel
maybe.
like YouTube Red it's like you get music. You pay to hear
Like
music.
YouTube Pandora.
Kind of. Right, yeah.
So
But you're paying. It's like a service. I'm sure it's like Spotify, but for YouTube.
I'm sure such thing does exist, and I'm sure that's exactly what it's called because I feel like I might have heard it before. But again, I personally don't put attention to it like that. It's a fuck,
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So on that note,
I think so.
I think that was
That pretty much wraps it
that's an episode.
Yo,
So thank you everybody for listening. For those of you that haven't listened, do
do listen, even though you
remember this on
Keep
this
listening,
on
just
this
keep
on this
listening.
episode we threatened you to to share this so more people can.
Yeah. Now we're gonna show up
Yeah,
deep with Kawama bottles.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, could that be the name of the episode?
Kawama bottles?
Yeah, Kawama bottles.
Yeah, yo, I'm down for that.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure
We'll
it
sort this out because again, we don't know what we're doing. So,
No, we
so
really don't.
if you know how to podcast,
let us know.
teach us how to
Give him a
podcast
shout
better.
out out here.
Yeah.
Teach us how to podcast better. Yeah, and then shout out to the conchas because conchas were pretty
Yeah,
on
they were
point.
good.
Awesome, they were awesome.
Shout out to Pozole.
Always.
Shout out to Pozole. Shout out to all vitamin T, tamales, tortas, tacos.
Shout out to my nigga Flacco for coming through
Oh
and
yeah,
blessing
yes,
us.
No doubt, no doubt, anytime.
definitely. So hopefully you hear more from him. And again, if you're a Paisa and you just want to be on here with us,
Feel free to come
holla
through.
at us. Yeah. So this is your boy Bugs,
It's your boy O.
Your boy Flax.
and we out. Peace.